guys, welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Wind Waker. I am Fiery Red Hero 8. In the last episode we got to Dragon Roost Island, and it's kind of smoky up there, kind of like Death Mountain and Ocarina of Time. But we need to go get a pearl from the Great Dragon Valoo. So it sounds pretty easy, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go talk to a dragon, like he's really going to talk to us. Danger! Do not attack the explosive fruit. This is fruit? Not really. It's actually a bomb. We need it to not do that. I've never seen it do that before. But yeah, they can bounce back, which can be a pain in the ass, but we need to break all of these rocks so that we can advance to through the island, because we need to talk to the Rito tribe. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do either. Yeah, like if you don't want to go all the way around, I was trying to just wait for it to flash fast and then throw it, but it bounced back and hit me. Isn't that just peachy? Anyway, you can destroy this rock for 10 more rupees or 3 hearts. Okay, make a liar out of me. What does this sign say? Up? Okay. And up there we see a bunch of bombs and another rock, but we can't get to those yet. We can't even throw this little rock over here and get it. Not unless Link has some power that I don't know about that he can throw up. Wow, that's a really weird angle. I've never seen that before. But of course I was being sarcastic. Of course I knew that he wasn't going to be able to do that. But anyway, let's just continue going up. And I hope that everybody is doing well. It is a rainy and cold night outside, which is ironic because a few days ago it was close to 80 degrees. Or, excuse me, close to 90 degrees. I was walking around campus about dying, even though I wore capris. Oh well. But yes, I'm just hoping that the weather will... Well, we need the rain, but I mean, who doesn't like a sunny, pretty day? But days like these are good for, like, snuggling up with a good book, eating some hot soup, which, of course, is what I had for dinner. Probably, my mom is a master cook. I may have mentioned that, but... So I had soup and cornbread. It was delicious. Oh, is that the postman? Looks like. Link? Link, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister? Is she... about that. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. Would you like to meet our chieftain? Why do I want to meet him? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Link. I'll be waiting. And he just jumps and flies all the way up there. Dude! I want some wings. I mean, of course, I'm sure that's a dream that many people have, is that they could fly. That'd be really cool, but then... if that were really to happen, that'd be like a science explosion. Or not explosion, but it would be something that you wouldn't want to tell a lot of people. But anyway, so this is the Rito tribe. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valoo's anger? Nope, doesn't look like. Ah, so you are Link, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. I don't know, you got any ideas? Any ideas? We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Valoo. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of the dragon roost to receive a scale from the great dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valoo has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valoo on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Well, I guess. There's not really else we can do, is there? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Link with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, Link is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Kamali, is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak. In some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. Yeah, calling your son weak. That's nice. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Yeah, let's just break a piece of our courage off and give it to him. Will you meet with my son? Sure. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. Okay. Here, Link, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. Ironically, there was nothing in his hand. We got a delivery bag. Finally crafted bags like this are used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. Select it on the item screen with X, Y, and Z to see what you have inside. Okay, pretty much just like a bait or spoils bag. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valoo to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Okay, so we have to make friends with a prince whose father calls him weak, but we need to go upstairs to see what Medley has to give us to give to the prince. And ironically, the first time I saw this Rito right here, I thought it was a girl, but... Hey, I know you! Yeah! You're the adventure guy, sailing from island to island. Action, excitement, right? So, with all the adventuring you do, did you happen to find a golden feather? No, not yet. My girlfriend, she's wanted one for one of those things for the longest time. And actually, I kind of promised that I'd send one to her. Okay, and you can't go out and get one yourself? Seriously? How lazy are you? Make that a note to all the guys out there. You want to give your girlfriend a present? Try to get it yourself. Don't ask other people to do it for you. Well now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? No, but... Okay, maybe we could earn some extra cash from this. Oh, excellent. That's good. But first, I need to see if you can use you or not. I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy, simple. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much reflex and see how many letters you can get before time runs out. So, this can be good for money grinding. At least 10 letters. That's not a big deal. But I will admit, I'm kind of slow with this. So, it's always a bonus when you can get like 2 or 3 letters in the same spot, because then you don't have to move around so much. But yeah, just for completeness sake, I'll be showing this. It's not mandatory. I believe all you get from it is rupees. But hey, it's good when you need a little extra rupees on your side. Like I said, you will need a crap ton of rupees later, but there will be other ways to get them, of course. 21, my age. Alright. 21 letters. Great, good, terrific. You pass. Okay, you get 1 rupee for every letter. Every 2 letters you get 10 rupees. So, yeah, it's good for rupees, but you gotta be really fast for it too. Okay. But let's go back to this little spot here next to this guy. Oh, this must be Medley. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Link, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the great sky spirit Valoo. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Link, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. Again, nothing's in your hand. And we get father's letter, even though it's not our father. From father addressed to his son. Since you just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Kamali? Okay. And that's just explaining the same thing I've already said about there's basically just like the bait and spoils bags. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. Oh, so he's a little brat. By the way, listen, Link. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Okay, we just met you and you want us to meet you somewhere. Why? But yeah, this room down here, all the way down here is where Prince Kamali is. Let me go ahead and get the letter out. Or at least set it. There we go. And there's Prince Kamali just laying on his bed with a little ball, it looks like. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Why aren't you rude? Here's your letter, punk. A letter? From my father? Oh, sure. Telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? Pfft, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. That's actually pretty true. Good point there. I'll tell you what. If you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Well, aren't you just a little peachy person? What? Oh, this? It's strange. Holding this calms me down. I forget all the bad things. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. Well, that's what we need! My grandma gave it to me. My grandma used to be Valoo's attendant. She was the only person on the island who understood Valoo's language. Oh, Grandma, if she were here, I knew she could calm Valoo down. I just know it. But my father and the rest, no matter how hard they try, they'll fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valoo down. It's impossible. What? What is it, huh? Listen, you can steal all you want, but I'm not giving this to you. This is my treasure, you understand? I'm not going to just hand it over to some do-nothing guy, am I? Yeah, grump. But then again, I mean, since he lost his grandmother, that's kind of sad. And obviously, you know, you can't be expected to be happy and peachy all the time, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that Din's Pearl just by talking to him and having him open up to us. So we're going to have to go and see if we can calm Valoo down. So let's go meet Medley. This is the entrance to Dragon Roost Cavern, and Medley is right down here. Awesome. Hey, you actually came! I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valoo, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me. How is Prince Kamali? He's a little bitch. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the great Falu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Falu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I'd possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. Link, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Sure. Thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face the ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. All right, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Okay. So let's just get up here and wait for the wind to face this way. And of course, it's not going to go right there immediately. Go right, left. All right, will you go forward, please? Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Falu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Falu's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. And we get an empty bottle, which in Zelda, in the world of Zelda, this is more than just a little something. Great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Alright. So, well, obviously, we don't want to let her go up there by herself. And we can get some... You're going to need to get some water here. And go back up. Because we want to prove to Prince Kamali that we can calm down Great Falu. Because obviously he thinks that nobody else can do it but his grandmother. But she's not here anymore, so we have to help. So you water one of these bomb plants, get them going, and wait for it to flash quickly. Knock out that boulder, which will unplug the spring. I like how the ashes just collect in the water. That's cool. Alright. It's pretty quick for a spring to fill up like that, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Let's swim across. And this next little bit can take, I mean, it's not really hard, but it can be a pain in the ass, especially if your aim is not that good. Because you have to basically play basketball with these and get them in the jars to make the platforms come down. Which, that part's not hard. It's the second one that gives me trouble. And ironically, I get it on the first try. The last time I was like falling in the lava and all sorts of shit, and I was so pissed off about it. Anyway, we get through. And now we are in the first actual dungeon of this game, Dragon Roost Cavern. So we need to go through this cavern to get to the Great Falu to try to calm him down. And we will start that in the next episode. Peace out!